Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And I'm in the lab today, but we're going to go over the SSN Nation stock portfolio and we're going to add a few stocks just in case the stock market goes down. We're going to do a little hedge with some ETFs. That's right, something a little different to protect yourself. And welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. And I want to thank you so much for being here on the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page. Please help other people by sharing the videos. There's lots of people that need help and they believe that they can't do a particular thing. Well, we are the problem solvers, the barrier busters. So welcome once again to the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page. And once again, I have to show you the join button over here on the right hand side. That's how you become a member of the channel. And under the community tab, you receive special messages specifically for you as a member. And you have that icon next to your name when you're in the chat room during the live streams. And on Wednesday night live streams, only members with the icon can be in the chat room. And you receive 1 or 2 videos per month specifically from me. That is different than hitting the subscribe button. 2 different things, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get into it because I have to talk about some other things such as merchandise. The price will be going up due to the cost of goods and services rising. There's such a thing as inflation. That's why you have to invest, because leaving your money in a bank, you earn 0%. And while you have $1,000 in the bank, what you could buy today, 6 months from now, it's going to be worth a whole lot less, meaning you're going to have to spend more than $1,000 to buy what you could buy today. That is what inflation is doing, ladies and gentlemen. So you have to earn revenue on your money. And now I'm going to scroll through the SSN merchandise where there's a link down below in the description. Shirts, hats, hoodies, different slogans on the items, and even yoga pants on tap. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. The Dow Jones, the stock market, because we're doing our paper trading. You're going to see it on the screen, the paper trading screen from Webull. If you haven't downloaded the software for Webull yet, please use the link down below in the description. Get your free shares of stock. Now, as you can see, I'm sitting here on the Dow Jones. It went up today. And our portfolio is still positive from 2 or 3 months back. I believe we started in June. I've been tracking this because I want to show you how you're supposed to invest long term. 3 months, 4 months is not long term, ladies and gentlemen. Long term is years. So you have to think about repurposing, redistributing your portfolio from time to time. If you think the stock market is going to go down in a certain direction, then you might want to take out and pick some stocks that if the stock market goes down, those stocks go up. We're going to talk about some of those this afternoon, this evening. All right. So you see right now we're still up, but I want to show you something. Notice there are some things in red, but we still are a positive 3 grand, 3,700, because out of the million, only 915,000, 14,000 is not even being used. So really only about 85,000 is being used. And so far in 3 or 4 months, there's a gain of 3 grand, 3,700, let's say. All right. Now we're about to buy some more shares of stock. But before we get into that, I want to show everybody who's not familiar with Webull how easy it is. Now let's get to NASDAQ. Notice also today, 1.73 increase. They're near all-time highs. 15,403, 14,803. This is all-time highs from all three indexes. When there's a COVID situation, when there's clearly people have lost jobs, clearly companies have went out of business, but yet some reason the stock market continues to rise. And you know why that is, ladies and gentlemen, because 92% of the wealthiest own, top 10% of the wealthiest own 92% of the stock market. Now you understand that has no bearing on reality for the OCs, the rest of the citizens, because unless you're in the top 10 and invest in the stock market, this rise doesn't have anything to do with you. You're out here with the rest of the people where everything's going downhill. So these are the kind of things that you have to think about while you're investing. Now, what do? Well, you have to start considering doing your due diligence, because I'm about to show you how you can short the stock market. This is for the Dow Jones. This is DOG, D-O-G as in George. And I'm going to show you on the screen that all you have to do is go to trade. Then you go search for DOG. Now you go down here to DOG and we're going to buy. We're going to buy 10 shares. You guys know how we do this. We're not going out. We're just doing it and making it pretty simple. Then we hit next. It's after hours, so up until 8 p.m. So we're going to do after hours trading right now. All right, this is how simple it is, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not familiar with the platform, once you upload your money, this is how easy it is. Not that hard, is it? Let me know what you think. So next up, we're going to talk about shorting NASDAQ. Look at this. Notice it went down 1.98%. Remember I showed NASDAQ? I'll show it again. That went up 1.73, so it's almost a direct correlation. So imagine after all these years how the prices have kept rising and rising, and these have kept coming down and down. Is this a price point that may be good to enter at? That's what you have to ask yourself. So again, we're going to go in here and we're going to have to get ourselves some P as in Paul, S as in Sam, Q as in Queen, and we're going to go buy 10 more shares. All right? It's that simple. Because I believe we're going to have to deal with this inflationary situation coming up. And it's that simple. PSQ, 10s on tap to be bought after hours up until 8 p.m. After hours on webull means 8 p.m. Eastern time. You can still do after hours trading. Pretty simple. In the morning, 4 a.m. Eastern time on webull, you can start doing any trades in the morning if that's what you want to do. Next, let's go to the SPDN as in Nancy for the S&P 500. Notice 1.75% down today for this SPDN. Notice S&P went up 1.7. So there is again a correlation. And is this worth the price for you? Let me know what you think. Do your due diligence. But I can't remember if we already bought our 10. But if we didn't, no, we did buy the PSQ. I'm on SPDN. So again, we're going to buy some 10 shares of SPDN. Add that to the portfolio and 10 shares once again. This simple, ladies and gentlemen. It's not rocket science. Just do your due diligence. If you believe that something's going to happen, then you have to make your investment moves. Now, one more. We have financials. We're going to go with S as in Sam, E as in Eric, F as in Frank, SEF once more time. So you can see how we can just easily search on the app. We're going with SEF. And then I'm going to show you something else after we do this app, because you're going to look at some numbers and it's going to be very interesting, because do you really want to take a risk? And that is it. So I just wanted to show you real quick what it looks like on the app. So therefore, hopefully, it's all done for you regarding that. Now, I'm going to show you this other deal where we'll start with SEF. Look at this 1 year. I'm gonna go back. Actually, I won't do 1 year. It's all looking the same. All down. Why? You know the stock market keeps rising. That's right. Look at here. All the way down until that blip that occurred when the stock market dropped 30 to 40%. What happened? The blip happened. It went up a little bit. Okay. Now, if this goes back to 2008, look at this. Much different story. Over 200 here. When you go this route, I believe. There you go. $249. That's a far cry from $12. So if you think 2007, 2008, 2009 is about to happen again, and you're going to sit there and wait, well, is $12 good enough for you for that stock? And the same things hold true if there's any other max. They're not max because they just started in 2016, was it? Yeah, 2016. So that's not going to max. PSQ. Here we go again. Look at this rise up here, over 300. I don't know ultimately what the number is, but it's well over 300. So again, now it's down to $11. If we have that similar situation, are you in? Are you thinking ahead? That's what the hedge funds, the superstar investors like a Kathy Woods, this is what they would be looking at and hedging their losses against. There's a way you can leverage both ends of the spectrum, which is why people invest in options. Now, let's go to the last one. This is dog, because I'm going to make this real short. I just wanted to show you what we're doing. And once again, you can see 2009, over 300. So you could easily sometimes do 9, 10 times your money or more in a short span. The old VIX play, which they've kind of messed up. But now you have other options that I wanted to give you today. So get your pen, pads, and paper ready. Write it down. Do your due diligence and see if this is something you may be interested in. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And that's why you have to always stay ready. Do your due diligence. And that's why you're going to have to watch, because there's going to be an ohm. What if you can earn thousands of dollars annually for the next year? Not for life, just for the next year. Can you invest $500 and make 30? Invest 1,000 and make 60? Invest 2,000 and make over 100? Could be possible, but again, you have to take a risk. There'll be another video coming up with that. But in the meantime, pay attention. You have to invest long term, and you have to redo your portfolio depending on the economic environment sometimes. Everything is not constant when it comes to financials. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.